This is Matthew Reese with Primetime Sports. I'm at the EYB Classic, and I'm sitting here with the coach of New Mexico Dream, Luke Hennigh. How you doing today, Coach?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. So tell me a little bit about your program. You guys travel from out of state. You guys are from New Mexico. Tell me a little bit about how you got here.
So we have a gym in New Mexico called It's called the Dream Center, and we do basketball specific training, and we have multiple teams. And this is kind of like our first team that kind of started it all. And this is like our 16 travel team, and we have 16 other teams in New Mexico, but we're the only ones that travel this weekend.
So you have 16 total programs in like New Mexico Dream. This is the one that travels?
Yes. No, all of the teams travel, but
Okay.
this is our main one that travels for this age group.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's 16 units.
Yep.
All right, so was that your third game of the day that you guys just played?
Yeah.
All right, how have you guys been doing so far today?
Good until the third game.
Good until the third game. What happened?
Just tired, came out flat. We're like a small, obviously, and we look like we're a book club or a chess club, but like we're good shooters, and we haven't been shooting good today.
Haven't been shooting good today. Okay, so is this your first time traveling to Texas to play?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about the competition that you face. Compare it to what you guys face in New Mexico.
Well, in New Mexico, the biggest difference is the officials. We have horrible officiating in New Mexico. So, I mean, coming to Texas, I love it. Like, you don't have to argue with anything really, because it's all pretty much decent calls and good officiating. I think the biggest difference is the kids are all a little bit more fundamentally sound and bigger, like stronger. So we play in Las Vegas, California, and we get big kids, but not big kids that are strong like that.
Okay. Tell me more about your program. You as a coach, are you the program director as well?
So I'm the owner, and me and one other guy, Brian Brown, are the main owners of the Dream Center in Albuquerque. And half of our kids come from Santa Fe and half of them are from Albuquerque.
Okay.
And we have, like I said, we coach from third grade all the way up into high school. And it's kind of trying to fuse art and sport. So we do a lot of like art projects according to basketball. So we do like multifaceted things, and we have a nonprofit that tries to fuse the two. And so the kids are always doing like different art projects. It's kind of what inspires them through basketball and different things as fundraisers for our team, but also just to get the kids open to different avenues. And the whole point of our program is to kind of get kids to dream, obviously. And we're all about dreams, because in New Mexico, I feel like we're limited mentally because we're not tall. We're mostly Hispanic. You know, we don't have 6'10" guys walking around all over. And so we're kind of limited mentally on what we can do. So we opened the Dream Center to kind of let kids know that anything they want to do or accomplish, if they work hard for it, it's doable. Whether you're from New Mexico, whether you're 5'2", whether you're 6'10", it all takes a lot of hard work. And so we just kind of take the restraints off of kids and allow them to believe that they can do anything. And then the kids that really believe in it and buy in, we support them with whatever they want to do, and kind of continue to help them live their dream, whether it be through basketball or through acting or whatever.
So the combination of athletics and arts, those two worlds don't cross over very often.
No.
How did you guys start that? Who came up with the idea?
I worked for a company in Phoenix called Z Health, and we do like neurological rehabilitation. And I was always a basketball player, never artistic. And then when I started doing some neurological rehabilitation stuff for myself, I unlocked some part of my brain and like became super creative. And then as I started researching it, I found out that like all the players that I envy, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, they're all great talents on the court, but they're off the court, they're super artistic, they're great business people, they use both parts of their brain to think. And so me turning into an artist at a late start, I wanted to kind of fuse the two together. And also when I grew up, it wasn't cool to be an artist. If you were like in band or on the chess club, you weren't cool. If you were a basketball player, you were cool. And so I'm trying to open up the eyes to these kids that art is cool, basketball is cool, and you can do both. You don't have to be one or the other, and it's all walks of life, pretty much do both, So trying to open up like that.
Wow, that's awesome.
Antonio Lovato.
Kwame Huggins.
Victor Salcido.
Lawrence Kalis.
Anthony Salcido.
Jonah Baco.
Isaiah Anderman.
Marcos Valenzuela.
Alex Garcia.
Ricardo Zambrano.
All right, so how many of you guys before have been to Texas?
El Paso, Texas.
El Paso? Is this your first time to Dallas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me a little bit about the competition that you faced. Was it better? Was it worse than what you faced before in other states?
I think it was better because it's more like physical here. And it obviously gets you better and more contact, finishing with contact. I mean, that's just a great experience for you as a basketball player. So I think, that's kind of like the difference between here, and especially in New Mexico. everyone's kind of like small, you know, kind of little, not really that hot, you know, that tall. And here, you know, people were, you know, 6'5" at our age, you know, or even more high, you know, taller than that. So I think that's like a big difference, you know, between New Mexico and here.
So size, physicality, speed, maybe.
Yeah.
Is the game? Would you say the game is faster here or no?
It's about the same. It's about the same, but they're just like stronger, a little bit stronger.
Okay. So you guys, your coach mentioned that the officiating in New Mexico isn't great, but here at the EYB Classic, we've got some like NBA hopeful officials. Do you guys think it was good today?
Oh yeah.
A lot better.
Yeah.
What made it better?
They let us play.
Okay.
They're like fit. They're like New Mexico refs are all like chubby and they like bounce around. These guys are like active. They know what's going on.
Yeah. And then
Out here, their footwork, they could do their footwork and it's not called a travel. Out there, you do a spin move, it's automatically a travel.
yeah. I mean,
Okay. So, what makes you guys a unique team? What about your play on the court, and what about how you guys act off the court makes you guys a unique team?
I think for us, like, we're brotherhood. Honestly, we have such like good chemistry. We're always with each other. We love being with each other. Like, it's just fun to be around us, and we're just like good shooters as well. Like, we're just gonna pass. You know, it might be a two on one, and we'll hit that three still. You know, that's just us. You know, I think that makes us unique. Off the court, I think we're really respectful. We try to be as nice as we can to everyone. You know, we want to represent the Dream Center, in a good way, a positive way. When people talk about us, they want a positive thing about us, not something negative.
Tell me more about some of the artistic projects that you guys do outside of basketball. I'm fascinated by that. I used to be in band. I used to be an artist as well. So the combination of sports and art is really, really cool to me. So how do you guys feel about doing those projects? How does it help you on the basketball court?
I think it's just good for us because kind of let's express ourselves in a way, in a basketball way. Like we had this one art project. We got an old used ball and we kind of built whatever we wanted with it. You can spray paint designs on it. You can put things. You just make it whatever. That's one of them. We also had a backboard art kind of project as well. You just get this 4x4 wood piece and you draw on it whatever you want. Mine, I drew Kobe Bryant with the quote. And it's just good because it kind of reflects of who you are as a person, as a basketball player. And you just feel good about yourself.
Anybody else? No, that's good. All right, so going into tomorrow, you guys went 2-1 today.
Yes.
So you guys will probably pop into bracket play. So what do you guys expect from yourselves? What do you expect to see in bracket play? And what are your goals?
Obviously, we want to win it all. That's every team, but we should have won 3-0, honestly. We had a flat start, and that's my fault. That's kind of everyone's fault in a way. We didn't have our higher standards that game. But for tomorrow, we have to have our standards and expectations really high. We can't down anyone. We have to come out, play, not be flat. We have to shoot. And we have to make those shots.
All right, guys.
We play hard defense.
Yeah.
Play hard D?
Yeah.
Is that it? Just hard D?
Yeah.
Defense wins games.
Wins games. All right, thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.